everyone, so today I'm just going to show you how to get this reddish and gold toned makeup look. The base is pretty much what I do all the time, except I didn't use blush, and then the eyeshadows is just gold, copper and red. If you're going to be wearing like a red outfit, it just brings it out and it would look good with any eye colour. If you want to see how I got this makeup, then please keep watching. Okay, so to start we're just going to be doing the eyes. As usual, I'm just going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, using that as a base. Then I'm just taking my Mercier loose powder and setting that concealer. For the eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using two palettes pretty much. All the products will be listed in the description box below in the order that they've been used. I use my E25 blending brush and getting this shade here called Man Eater. You can use any reddish colour. So this is my E40 blending brush and I'm just going to buff that out with circular motions. So I'm just going to go back in with the smaller brush and the red. Going back in with the fluffy brush. Okay, so using the Naked 2 palette, what I've just done is use this colour Half Baked, and I've just got that on my finger and sweep that across my eyelid. And then I'm just going to repeat the exact same process, but with this colour Chopper on top. Okay, so now just get your small brush, E25 I'm using, and the reddish colour again, and then just go into the crease. It joins them together nicely and intensifies the red. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Maybelline Hyper Precise eyeliner. I'm going to do it right from the inner corner out into a wing. I'm going to do this off camera because I need to concentrate. Now I'm just going to get my little wipe here and just neaten up the edges a little bit. I'm just going to put my foundation on, the L'Oreal Freshwear one, and apply it with my fingers. And then I only apply a small amount to my nose and my forehead. I find that not using a lot of product on my forehead gives a much more natural skin appearance. Blending that out a bit so that there's no finger marks. I'm using my Huda Beauty Tantour in Light, this stiff brush. Just use any brush. Now you want to hold your cheeks in and go on this outer part, and then take that up onto your forehead. Try not to let the product go too low. And my small Revolution brush, and this is what I'm going to use to contour my nose. Okay, so for my nose, everybody's nose is different, but I just do a line on the side, a line on this side, and then just under here, and like that. And it just makes it look narrow and the tip looks lifted. Just use your finger to blend. The reason that I don't always do this is because sometimes it just looks really messy when I do it. So when you're doing it, I'd say just use a really light hand, and I'll show you how to tidy it up as well in a second. I'm just getting my Maybelline Age Rewind, put that on the side of my nose and up so it's a triangle. This neatens up the contour that we did earlier. I just blend it out with my fingers because it's more precise, and the warmth of your fingers sort of melts the product into the skin. And to neaten up the contour, just use the bit of concealer that's left from here on your finger and just pat that onto the centre of the nose. Then I'm going to get my sponge and blend that all in. Now I'm just going to use my translucent powder and my sponge this straight aside and carve out the nose. So like that. This just makes the nose contouring really neat. I'm just using my Real Techniques powder brush and putting a thin veil of this translucent powder all over my face. I'm going to use the Tarte Pro Glow palette and any angled brush. Shade here at the bottom called Sculpt. Suck your cheeks in and then do. I'm going to use the bronzer as like a bit of a blush as well because I'm not going to be putting on any blush today. This one's warm toned enough, so. F35 highlighter brush. I'm taking this colour Lit and putting that on the top of my cheekbones. The same highlighter on my finger and do my nose. I just like to do here and a little bit on the tip. It sort of brings this bit up and makes the tip look lifted. A little bit here, a little bit there. Now I'm just going to get my sponge and again blend that all out. Grab some of your translucent powder and then use the straight edge of the sponge, carve out under your cheekbone. A good guideline is to do from like your ear right down to your mouth. Now just let that sit for a little bit. So now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit with the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. If you want a really easy way to do your brow, just do a line at the top, a line at the bottom, and then fully fill out the tail, like with stroke-like motions. And then do a couple of stroke-like motions through this front bit. Use the brush end and blend the colour through. I think it's just a really neat, quick and easy way to do them. Obviously I have thick eyebrows anyway that have a shape, so it is easier for me, but whenever I do people's makeup who have less eyebrow hairs, I do the same method and it works just fine. Now I'm going to get my Maybelline Concealer. What you'll notice in my makeup videos is I tend to do my base the same every single time. The only thing that really changes is the eyeshadows that I use. This makes the brows look so neat and tidy. Good thing about it is if you've got like stray hairs and you're not getting your eyebrows threaded or done for a while, the concealer sort of covers it up. So if you're looking for a quick fix, concealer. To blend that out, use any angled brush. This also really neatens up that top edge of your eyeshadow. Then I just get some powder. Okay, now I'm going to get my sponge and get rid of this excess powder. My sponge looks really dirty, but I wash it so much. Now I'm just using my e.l.f. makeup mist. Set your whole face. I love this stuff. Right, now we're going to finish the eyes. So I'm taking my Naked 2 palette again, going in with Half Baked first and then the coppery shade, which is called Chopper. I'm using my E30 pencil brush, dabbing a bit of Half Baked on, putting that on my inner corner, just under. Now I'm going to put Chopper on top, which is the copper colour. Gold colour underneath the copper really makes it bright and stand out. Use the same brush, E30, just wipe it down a little bit, use it to put the red colour. I'm just taking it up from the wing and connecting it and doing that on the outer half. Now just use any brown eyeliner and I will line this upper inner waterline and this inner waterline. I'm just going to do that off camera because it looks pretty freaky. Take any mascara. I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara. For the lips, I'm going to do what I always do, get my NYX lip liner. Then I'm just getting my Soap and Glory lip gloss. This is my favourite lip combination ever. The lip gloss blends the lip liner out. This is the final look, and thank you for watching.
I have so many freaking baby hairs. And then just blend them. Okay, now I'm going to use the Tarte Pro Glow. My back feels like it's going to fall off.